Oh, obviously, UConn came to play tonight, which is not a surprise. Thought they played really well in the first half. I thought they were the more aggressive team. They took the game to us from the outset. They were the more physical team for definitely for the first 20 minutes. And we struggled on offense in the first half. Really struggled to convert on the fast break. And I thought we let that affect our defense. I think we were demoralized. But a lot of that was we just didn't share the ball as well as we needed to early in the game. Our passing wasn't what it needed to be. Some guys trying to do a little bit too much, and UConn was loaded up to stop SK and Jack. And we didn't get enough ball reversal and didn't share it. But as the game got on, we shared the ball more. We moved the ball better. Therefore, we shot a much higher percentage in the second half and cut down on our turnovers. You know, against a team like that, you're not going to be able to struggle all night offensively and win. I knew we were going to have to play well offensively tonight to beat this team. And to be honest with you, I mean, holding them to 58 is a tremendous accomplishment. And they're a team that can score the ball in a lot of positions.
Were you really demoralized at halftime? Or was that just a little bit? You said
no. I thought during the first half, when we were our ineptness on the offensive end was demoralizing our spirit, and it affected our defense. That's why we went down 10.
How do you shake out of the demoralized spirit?
Well, I told Titus, you know, if he's hanging his head, we got problems. You know, he's our heart and soul. He's got to be the guy that gives us toughness and energy and fearless attitude. You know, and it's just it's a frustration factor. You know, when you're not converting on the break, and you have wide open layups and you have 3-on-1s, 4-on-1s, and you're not converting, it tends to affect your spirit on the defensive end. You can't let that happen as a coach. You're always trying to talk. You can't let your offense affect your defense, but it does. It does. You know, we had to gather ourselves and get our mindset back to just to grind in the win out. You know, you're not going to play perfect for 40 minutes, and you only have to win by one. And the only stat that matters is win or lose. You know, you don't have to play perfect. The best trait you can have as a team is not your field goal percentage defense. It's your ability to win games. You know, and this team's ability to get stops in the second half and hold them to 32% is the reason why we won. You know, our ability down the stretch to knock. I don't know how many field goals they got in the last 6 or 7 minutes.
2, the 3, and the dunk.
You had no doubt going into this game, I'm sure, but do you think there's any doubt now that Sean Kilpatrick is the player of the year in this league?
Well, a lot of ball to be played still, guys. You know, I think that Sean Kilpatrick should be a candidate for the Wooden Award, but obviously I'm a little biased. I don't think that's even a question. You know, I think that if his team wins the conference, you know, at the end of the day, Shabazz, Russ, and SK are the 3 guys. And if we win the league, then obviously he'll win the award.
G-Lon lately has really started to step up.
I agree with that. I just said that on the radio. I think that I'm really happy for G. He's a great kid, and he's starting to gain confidence. He made some big shots for us. He only had 1 turnover in 28 minutes against Brian Boatwright, pressuring him all night. I'm just really happy for him because obviously we need him down the stretch. It's tough to ask freshmen to make a lot of plays, and freshmen are going to be inconsistent. You got to rely on your veterans. So it's exciting for us going forward that he's playing well and he's gaining confidence. But I'm really personally happy for him. He's a great kid, and he's fought through a lot here trying to become a better player. Puts a lot of pressure on himself too much at sometimes. But so he's really playing well of late for us.
Is this why you're going to change?
It's just confidence. I mean, I don't know if he's been in here, if you would ask him. Just, you know, minutes played. I said this early in the year. We had, other than Titus and an SK, everybody on this team's in a new role, or they're a new player. You know, G's in an entirely new role this year, and it was going to take him time to get comfortable out there and to grow into his role on the team.
Sean's obviously played great all year, but the last 4 games in particular, he's really kind of carried you guys through a lot of stretches. Have you felt like his game has sort of ascended over these last 4 games as the competition's got tougher for you guys?
No, there's no doubt about it. You know, I think, you know, mark of great players is they rise to the occasion. You know, and he has an ability to rise to the occasion. You know, and playing smart. You know, 50, you know, he's 8 for 15, so shoots 51%.
Is that the most impressive part of what he's done? Is he's done it very efficiently. It's not like it's been a volume points.
That, yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. That's a big part for him. You know, we've talked about his professional career, you know, shot selection is a big thing. Like I've told pro scouts, you know, don't hold the shot selection against him because at times I need him to shoot all the time. I need him to take some tough ones. And I told him, you know, there's a Bearcat that took some tough shots too, that was a great pro. His name was Nick Van Exel. You know, he was a fearless attitude, he was a great player.
Nick, you guys trailed a lot tonight, and yet were able to find a way to win down the stretch. What is that a testament to? Is that your experience, you think, the 3 guys that you got?
Yeah,
that do
no
that?
doubt. You know, senior leadership is important. And I tried to tell the guys, you know, this was going to be a grinder. You know, all that matters is get the win. That's all that matters. That's what I'm trying to beat into our head with our mentality. You know, I think what you don't want is because your winning streak doesn't matter. None of those games matter. Like, right, we just talked about SMU because it's a quick turnaround. And the environment we're going to face. All that matters is we find a way to win. We can't let statistics affect us, individual play affect us. Right now we have tremendous team ego. Everybody's wrapped up in getting the win, not in individualism. And if we stay that way, we'll continue to have success. That's the biggest challenge in your coaching team sports, is to get everybody just focused on the team winning. That's why I'm enjoying this season so much, because that I have it. And you don't always have it as a coach.
What do you think of Jermaine tonight? Just his conditioning, right? How he looked?
I think, you know, he helped us because the game was going to be, it was hard for Dave to defend a pick and roll against them. So it would have been a tough matchup for Dave tonight. So he did a good job. And obviously, I thought he had a big play where he got the box out and the free throw. It was just good to get him some minutes to where he can get comfortable. He felt pretty good, he said, and he hasn't had any setbacks this week. So it's just a matter of continue getting minutes, get his confidence. I think, you know, he was starting to really evolve for us to where he could be a factor on offense for us, and got to a point where he was pretty solid on defense. And he's playing more physical too. And you know, sitting out, he learned, he watched, he learned, paid attention to a lot of the details. He's a very smart kid, so we're excited to have him back.
As a follow-up to what you're talking about, team ego, where does that come, not having it, where does it come from?
Well, whenever your best players, all they care about is winning. And that's Justin and Titus and SK. You know, Titus is a guy that all he cares about is winning. He's not wrapped up in his points. And I think that whenever, it's easy to coach when your best players are your hardest workers, and they set a standard for our team. We're all just worried about getting the win, whatever we got to do to get the win. Focus on the scouting report, the details. Coaches on the floor. Makes it a lot easier. They understand the importance of the little things. And they got a lot of toughness, those 3 guys. They got tremendous toughness. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.